Remember when race swapping meant whitewashing black characters? There was an original show called M.A.N.T.I.S back in 1995, hello, the 90s, that starred Carl Lumbly as Dr. Miles Hawkins, aka the M.A.N.T.I.S. It was executive produced by Sam Raimi, and Sam Hamm wrote the pilot. Two white men wrote this show that focused on a black superhero with black characters around him working with issues in the black community, including the fact that he was shot and paralyzed by a cop. M.A.N.T.I.S, in the original pilot, had two African assistants. There was a coroner, a black woman, whose boss complained that she was an affirmative action hire. That's a political and social justice topic. There was a black reporter who worked with the coroner and M.A.N.T.I.S who would feed him information. And even the car that M.A.N.T.I.S drove in the pilot was popular in the black community. But the network was concerned about all this black representation because we all know that the largest audience for comic books and superheroes are straight white males. Even though the show was supposed to target the black audience, to speak to a black audience, to give a black audience representation, the white male gaze was more important, so the studio whitewashed the show. That means they either race swapped characters or deleted existing black characters in favor of totally new characters. What was done to the M.A.N.T.I.S TV show was one of the most notorious examples of whitewashing a property that was meant to be about black people and the black culture. For example, the two African assistants were replaced with a pale English guy. He became the M.A.N.T.I.S guy in the chair. The reporter was replaced with a wisecracking white male bike courier. And the coroner was replaced with a biracial police lieutenant, the only other color on the show. And all of this was done because the studio wanted to appeal and target straight white men, who they felt were the majority of the audience for genre media and therefore more important than having a black audience.